Blessed and happy Monday to all of you, my dear friends, my dear brothers and sisters, my dear good people of God, faithful followers of the Daily Gospel Reflection with Father Jack, my dear kababayans. Today is Monday within the fourth week in Ordinary Time, Year B, January 29, 2024. And our Gospel for today is from the beautiful and the wonderful account of the Gospel of Mark, chapter 5, verses 1 to 20. The Gospel for today, it speaks about the encounter between Jesus and a man with an unclean spirit. The story says that the man had been in the tombs. His disorder was so severe, very alarming, and he's very dangerous. He's very strong that no one can restrain him. He's unstoppable for distraction. He's scaring people. But when he meets Jesus, when he encountered the Lord, this man trembled in fear. And the gospel is teaching us the following lessons. Number one, Jesus is here to cast out the works of darkness. Jesus is here to destroy the projects of the devil. He is here to break the chains that enslave us. He will give us freedom. He will give us liberty. And my dear friends, it's good to ask ourselves today, what are the chains that enslaves you? What are the chains that makes your life complicated and stressed and worried, and it's just like you are not free? Get out from your tomb, and because Jesus is here. Move away from stinky surrounding. We need to scent ourselves with the perfume of Christ. You deserve to stay in the throne, not in the tomb, because you are children of God. Tomb is the place for the dead, and we don't belong there, because Jesus conquers the power of death. My dear friends, when we encounter the Lord, beautiful things are going to happen. He will raise us from throne, from tomb, and God will give us freedom from slavery. God will bring us to life from experience of death, because as what I've told you, Jesus is here to cast out the works of darkness. And second, we are also reminded of this truth that there are many evil spirits. There are so many evil spirits wandering around, and the name is Legion, meaning to say they're countless. They're looking for someone to devour. There's so many of them. But the message is this: no matter how myriads or many they are facing with God, they will tremble and shake in fear because they're afraid of God. Jesus is stronger. God is stronger. God is more powerful. God has authority over them. And God is here is to cast out, to drive out the influence of evil spirits in us. And the name of God is Jesus. The devil will disappear if Jesus is with us. That's why, my dear friends, my dear brothers and sisters, always stay with Jesus. Get connected with Jesus by frequently receiving the sacraments. Go to Mass, confess, receive the Eucharists, avail the sacraments that the church is giving to us. It is free. It is free of charge. It's not for sale. And finally, when Jesus cast out the evil spirit, the spirit begged Jesus not to drive them out of the territory, but into the herd of swine. Friends, the swine, it reminds us that sometimes we also behave like pigs. Because like pigs, we love to dig dirt using, the pigs like to dig dirt using their snout. They used to fight for food. They are domineering and noisy. And we are not called to be like pigs. We are not called to dig the dirt. If possible, we need to stay away, as what I've told you, from dirty surroundings. We are not encouraged to make our life noisy, because noise is the is the language of the devil, but silence is the power of God. Silence is the language of God. My dear friends, today we are encouraged and never follow the example of the swineherds, because they push Jesus away because they lost all their business, and for them business is more important than Jesus. For them income is more important than God. My dear friends, my dear brothers and sisters, they compel Jesus and force Jesus out of the area. And there's so many of us are like that sometimes. We choose business over God. We choose to work over spiritual life. We prioritize earthly concerns, income, money over spiritual concerns. Today, we are encouraged to stay with Jesus, be with Jesus, because He is here to set us free. If you love and like this reflection, kindly share it with your friends, share it with your family, so that many will be blessed. Amen.